A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a charged atmosphere at Madison Square Garden, former President Donald Trump held a rally on Sunday night that was marked by a barrage of racist comments and coarse insults directed at various groups, particularly targeting Vice President Kamala Harris and Puerto Rico. With only 9 days left until the election, Trump and a cadre of campaign surrogates unleashed a torrent of vitriol that many have likened to the darkest moments in American history. The event drew immediate comparisons to a notorious Nazi rally held in the same venue in 1939, with critics highlighting the parallels between Trump's rhetoric and that of historical figures who have incited hate and division. The rally kicked off with a series of inflammatory remarks from speakers who seemed to revel in their disdain for immigrants and marginalized communities. One such speaker, Tony Hinchcliffe, a podcaster with a history of making racist jokes, referred to Puerto Rico as an island of garbage, a comment that sparked outrage and condemnation from the Harris Walz campaign. Puerto Rican pop star Ricky Martin also weighed in, urging his followers to support Harris in light of the derogatory remarks. Trump's rhetoric was no less incendiary. He reiterated his intention to initiate the largest deportation program in American history, framing his opponents as the enemy within. His claims about a savage Venezuelan prison gang taking over Times Square were met with disbelief, as they contradicted the realities of life in New York City. The former president's comments about immigration were interspersed with bizarre anecdotes, including a mention of ending a call with a very important person to watch an Elon Musk rocket landing. This incoherent rambling seemed to underlie the chaotic nature of the rally, which was filled with dark and dystopian imagery of America under Democratic leadership. While Trump may have been attempting to rally his base, his remarks alienated many potential voters, particularly in crucial swing states like Pennsylvania, where the Latino population, largely of Puerto Rican descent, is significant. The Harris campaign has been actively courting these voters, with Harris herself visiting a Puerto Rican restaurant in Philadelphia earlier that day to discuss economic opportunities for the island. The tone of the rally was set early on, with speakers making lewd jokes and using obscenities that elicited laughter from the crowd. Remarks about Hillary Clinton being a sick bastard and comparisons of Harris to the Antichrist were met with cheers, reflecting a disturbing normalization of hate speech within political discourse. Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden, a historic venue known for its cultural significance, marked a culmination of his complex relationship with New York City. Despite the reality that he is unlikely to win the state, Trump's repeated appearances in New York this year have raised questions about his strategy. His nostalgic references to his past as a real estate mogul contrast sharply with his bleak portrayal of the city as overrun with crime and chaos. Critics have pointed out that Trump's rhetoric mirrors that of past authoritarian figures, and the comparisons to the 1939 Nazi rally have not gone unnoticed. Tim Walz, Harris's running mate, highlighted the alarming similarities, suggesting that Trump is fully aware of the implications of his rally at such a historically significant site. As the rally unfolded, the atmosphere grew increasingly charged, with speakers using inflammatory language and making derogatory remarks about various groups. The crowd's enthusiastic response to these comments raises concerns about the normalization of hate within American political discourse. In the aftermath of the rally, the question remains: how will these divisive tactics impact the upcoming election? With voters increasingly polarized, Trump's approach may energize his base, but could simultaneously alienate moderate Republicans and undecided voters who are turned off by such rhetoric. As the election approaches, both campaigns are scrambling to secure the support of key demographics, making the stakes higher than ever for both Trump and Harris. The American electorate will ultimately decide the outcome, but the implications of this rally will likely reverberate long after the votes are cast. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.